Welcome to week 4 of my CSP tutorial. If you are wondering why I didn't upload last week, check the description. I'll put the reason there. For this week is barrels. So for how I trace barrels is I start with this edge right here, and I go clockwise. So I start here, here, or I go here, 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 and then for corners I start here and go clockwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. The first case is barrel. And for the edges on top, I start with this edge, you go clockwise, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And for corners, I start here in this corner and go clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the odd alg for this is actually the normal alg, so the 2-slicer. So you misalign these, so it's like this and like this, and then you 1 slice, and then you kite. And then for the odd alg, what you do is you align the barrels so that you can do 1 slice to scallop, and then you switch the parity at scallop by moving the scallops over to the left and then doing a slice move, and then solve the cube shape. There is no inverse because there's no mirror because that's just what it is, because the mirror is just itself. For the next case is barrel. Or the next case is scallop barrel. So for this case, you should know how to do scallop, but I'll just show you again. So you start this edge and you go clockwise, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Start this corner, go clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4. The even alg is you put the scallop in the middle, and then you can put the you can put the barrel like this, and then do a slice, and then you get muffin, and then, or you could put the barrel like this, do a slice, and you get shield, whichever one works better. Maybe whichever one is better for the scramble. For the odd alg, what you do is you move the scallop over to the left over here, and then you pair up these pairs. So like bring 1 pair up, and then 6 on the bottom, or 4 on the bottom, and then bring the pair back down, and then you have scallop. Next case is barrel. Is shield barrel. So if you don't remember how to do shield, you start with this edge, you go clockwise, and you start with this corner and go clockwise. So for the even alg, you take this this pair, and there's 2 pairs. For the even alg, you take the pair that's in front, and then you keep it in front, and you bring it up, move it to the middle of the slice, so it's completely on the right, and then bring it down, and you have shield. And then for the odd alg, you bring up the back pair, this one, like this, and bring it to the middle and bring it down, and you have shield in front. The next case is pawn barrel. So if the corner is in front for the pawn, remember like the corner in between the edges, so it starts here and then the corners start here. So if this corner is in front of these edges when it's on the right like this, then what you're going to do for the odd alg is you're just going to solve it normally. So bring up a pair and pair it with the pawn, so you have like 5 edges and 1 edge, like that. And then scallop kite. And then for the odd alg, what you're going to do is you're going to bring up a pair to the middle, like that, and then you're going to proceed like normal. So pair this up with the pawn and solve it like that. I don't know if that's the best alg for that case. If you know of a better one, feel free to tell me. Yeah, okay. If the corner's in the back like this, what you're gonna do for the even alg, you're gonna solve it normally. So pair up with these, and then solve it normally, scallop kite. And then if it's odd, you're gonna bring a pair up to the top like that, and then solve it normally to scallop kite. So the next case is an interesting one. It's muffin barrel. So the mirror and the normal alg are kind of different. So for the normal alg, I trace it with the muffin with these three. With the muffin has the 3 in front like this. Start with this edge, go clockwise. Start with this corner, go clockwise. And then for the even alg, what you do is you put the muffin in the back, and then pair up, and then bring up a pair, so it pairs with this pair up here, like that. And then solve this kite on the bottom by doing like /2/. And then for the odd alg, you're gonna have the muffin in front. So, and then you're just gonna pair up with the pair on top with this pair back here, bring it down, and then solve the kite in the bottom like that. And then if you're going to for the mirror's interesting. The mirror is kind of the opposite. So for if you're want to do for the even alg, it's like you hold it in the same spot, but you do it a little differently. So for the odd alg, you still have it in front, but you're gonna pair this pair up on top like this, and then you're going to bring this pair up, and then solve the kite like that. And then if it's odd, or if it's even, you're going to put it in the back again, and then you're going to pair it up on top, and then solve the bottom with bringing up the pair. So basically, in the mirror case, you're going to bring up the pair instead of the line. So the last case, or the last two cases, I guess, are the fist cases. And I need to figure out how to do them because I'm not very good at setting them up. Let's see. There we go. So both fist cases are the same. Well, so both fist cases, no matter where this corner is, have the same even and odd alg. So for the even alg, for both alg, you're going to start by pairing up a pair on the bottom with this pair on top, so like that. And then you have scallop pawn. And for the even alg, you're going to break up the scallop. So you're going to bring up, so you put the scallop in back, put the pawn on the right. Or, well, I mean, it depends on which fist it is, but you're going to break up the scallop like that. And then you have scallop kite. And then you're gonna make it scallop kite. But if for the odd alg, what you're gonna do, you're gonna start the same, except you're going to, instead of breaking up the scallop, you're gonna break up the pawn. And you're gonna bring this L up to the scallop like that, and then now you're gonna pair it up like that. So yeah, for the other fist, it's the same thing. So like, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, so for this fist, it's the same thing. So pair up this on top, and then for the even alg, you're gonna break up the scallop, and for the odd alg, you're gonna break up the pawn like that. So for next week, I'm gonna release next week in 2 videos. That's it for this week. So for next week, I'm releasing in 2 videos. I'm going to release it into scallops, and I'm going to release it into shields, just for the sake of keeping things organized. But you'll get both of them pretty much at the same time. So that's it for this week. I hope you learned something. Bye.